Hello everybody and welcome back to the iOS Arcade, and today we are playing an exciting title. This one is F1 Mobile, made by Codemasters and EA, who of course are renowned for making the official Formula 1 title, and they've given us a code to play the new F1 Mobile, so we actually get it to play for free. I'm actually only kidding. Of course, this game is a mobile game and they have marketed it at the free-to-play, which is great because that's going to bring more people who can't afford the £60 to £70 game, depending on the version, into an experience of Formula 1, whether it be as basic as a mobile version, which is great to see. And this is the first time I've properly picked this up and played it. Obviously, I play mainly at a very high competitive level. Anyone that knows the Formula 1 games, I'm sitting at around 80 to 90 on the new game already, so that's the difficulty level out of 110. So this is a completely different experience. We're actually playing this on the iPad Pro combined with the PS5 controller. Normally I wouldn't use the PS5 controller, but I really want to see the difference between the platforms, just in case we have any returning Formula 1 fans who want to see if this is worth downloading. So let's get straight into it. There's two modes. We haven't unlocked career yet, so I will be coming back to this game to see how that fares, because if there actually is a single player career on this, that might actually bring the game into a different style of category. Like an awesome port of a a console PC game. So we're going to go into league play, which sort of puts you with players you would be good against, which is nice to see. So we are at Silverstone Grand Prix, which is actually only just gone in when we're recording this. It was literally on Sunday, and what a race. It was yesterday. What a race that was. So we're not going to be able to show any screenshots due to Sky's copyright, but I'd love to show you some of the great wheel-to-wheel action that we had. So it looks like it's a time trial style event. Again, I play mainly on the steering wheel, so sound a bit jumpy there. But we'll see how we fare on the controller. It is showing the touch controls, but the controller will sync up now. It will just go straight away. So we've got no assists in terms of braking and acceleration. Let's see how well we fare. He's behind us. And this, by the way, is the bog standard car, so you can do upgrades to your car. Don't disqualify me. Don't know where the track limits are. Whoa! Now I do sort of turn too much in some of the corners, but the sensitivity on this is a bit basic for someone who plays the full-on actual title. So I don't know whether this is actually a fair representation for that poor guy behind. Oh, one more, and I think the stewards won't be happy. So here we go, coming up into, I forgot what the straight's called, but we're going to go to Corpse in a minute, which has had a few incidents over its time. But the game so far, from being a Formula 1 fan, apart from the steering, it's very enjoyable actually to play. Obviously I could go downstairs and play my PS5's version, but you got to think about where you would play this, you know, on the bus, on the train, in the office, where you've got 5 minutes here and there. Overshot. Oh, Maggots and Beckett's is not an easy corner to do on this. So it looks like there's DRS, which is the drag reduction system. If you're new around here, God, I sound like Sky. I think we've got this one in the bag. We're 6 seconds up. So, but you know, when we start getting up to the higher leagues who are used to the steering, I can see this game being quite a challenge. But graphically, I'm going to put a video side by side of the actual PS5 title, and now I know it's not a comparison, but it's not that bad at all. If this is running on an iPhone, the start-finish line's in the wrong position, but we won't pull them up on that. There we go. Look at that. We were almost 10 seconds ahead of them. So obviously the purple sector means we were the fastest. I don't think that was really questionable. We have ranked up. We have gone to what looks like 519. So we have to use our fingers for some of the controls. But if you were playing on a Backbone 1, it wouldn't be too annoying. So. And there is a lot of sound in this game. There's a lot of reused sounds from what sounds, I want to say 2020's game. I think the menu music is 2020's game. With this being a mobile title, there are microtransactions. There are also advertisements. However, I've been playing this for about half an hour just to get to know the game. I haven't felt like I've needed to watch any ads. It's not broke me away from the experience. I would lie if I said that I haven't put microtransactions on. However, I wanted to give it a try and see, you know, if I'm going to play this game or I'm advertising to play this game full time, whether there is a reward for putting it on, or is it pay to win? So the car customization you've seen here, I had to pay some tokens, which you can earn in game, by the way. I just wanted to speed the process up to customize my own livery. Now, if you are a Formula 1 fan of the Codemasters games, you'll be very disappointed to see that this has better customization than the actual full-on title. We can add stickers and sponsors where we like, free on the car. Look at this. I don't know if it's lagging because I'm on low battery mode or whether it is just still a work in progress. Look at this though. The jealousy from the actual Codemasters game fans would be absolutely... I mean, to have that... I mean, yeah, it's a little bit lag. It wasn't lagging when I wasn't recording, so I don't know whether it's just been affected by my screen recorder. So, because it wasn't doing it earlier. But look at that. I don't know whether we can slap it on the other side. Yes, we can. Very nice. So this is very similar to what Gran Turismo had, which is an awesome decal editor. So it seems to be lagging a little bit, so I'm going to come off this. Oh, it didn't save, but, you know, that would have been pretty cool to just have. I'm going to try and put it back on as we speak in the same position. Easy to use rotation controls as well, but this is something that the Formula 1 game is lacking in the actual, you know, official title. Ah, there we go. Touch control to put the tick on, and I have just realised I did not mirror it that time. So there we go. I just skipped ahead so you didn't have to watch me try and put it on for the third time. That is cool. Look at that. I mean, it's a bit squiffed from the angle placement, but if you get it right, it's going to look good. So there's also paint options. You can choose gloss. This is, you know, something interesting to make the car look nice. We can have many skins as well, so when you're playing online, you can actually see that. There is a loot box system, I guess you could call it. I'm so used to Apple Arcade, I don't know what they're called anymore. But down here, you can see some pit boxes. We'll speed this one up just for now. And you'll see, you know, you get tokens to upgrade your car. You get these crates which will have parts in. So again, a bit like if you've played any, I don't want to call them grindy games, but when you've played games that you get the part, but to really pursue it, you have to collect so many. So it looks like it's given us, oh, we've got a bit of the Williams, we got a bit of the Haas, a bit of the Alpine. I nearly called it the Alonso team. So, yeah, so there's also daily challenges, and this is where you can earn tokens as well. So you can't earn the in-game currency as fast, but you can. Oof, we have to go through all of these. We can skip them all, which is quite nice. Oh, we got a pack. What's in here? More decals. Okay, that's cool. So we got a lot more things to spice up our car. Yeah, this is really like showing that how Codemasters could put this into... I mean, it's the same company. It's amazing how they haven't put this sort of editor into the actual game. Like, I'm actually gobsmacked. So, I've heard people talk about this game before. Oh, we got Ferrari there, look. And we got the Alpha. So, but yeah, so there's an element of opening packs. We've also leveled up. More R&D points. My God. There are so many menus I've got to skip here. I guess this is the birth of being in an early version of the game, as in like only just started. So we have some setup. I've not touched any of this, and this is what I was talking about earlier. We can apply some of the cards, so we can upgrade it as well, and that's what your tokens are used for. It also shows you the max level, so if we upgrade it, we're level 2 now. So, and this is where you'll essentially be playing the great game, earning the points and upgrading the car so you can have that edge. And to be honest, to be real with you, F1 is paid to win in real life anyway. The bigger teams with the bigger budgets have the better parts and the better resources. So this isn't too far off the actual nature of the game. Now I'm looking at this and I have no clue what I should be selecting here. It looks like we have the tyre blankets. I'm going to go for the tyre blankets, which look like they give us better handling. So we will upgrade the tyre blankets, which in hindsight, as we're doing one lap races, tyre blankets would actually make a massive difference in the real world. So yeah, I'm not going to say the game's realistic, but I'm not going to say that they're not making relatable inside jokes, I guess, if they're even jokes. So right, I want to come out of this bit because obviously I don't want to unequip. I obviously want to go back into the racing. We have quite a different car than what we started. I don't know who would sponsor us with our colour scheme, to be honest. It looks like it's whoever this is, Venus. It's probably some energy drink. So we do have a career, but look, as soon as I try and do it, it's not going to let me, which is a shame, but I'm going to bring another video about that. Hopefully by the end of this video, I'll be a high enough level to just get straight into that. So let's see if we can get back into it. We did have some AI at some point, but I think it's giving me 101 joules at the moment, due to the fact of my level. We've only done Catalonia and Silverstone as well, which are the 2 tracks. I assume as you get higher, oh, bring on Canada and Austria, because they're like my tracks. I'm pretty good at that. So I'm hoping that we get... Ooh, it's a nice car. I hope that we get a bit of a challenge on our hands. Catalonia is quite an interesting track in itself. I'm not sure why the sound sort of glitches out there. Now I'm also going to demonstrate what else this game does. Not only do we have a 360 camera, we have onboard cockpit, which hasn't got the halo ring in either. And I don't know what you'd call that, wing cam maybe? Or the stewards are pretty strict, to be honest, though, to give me corner cutting for that. So, and as you can see, the car is a little bit twitchy, but I think it's more because it is designed to be touch controls, so you want it to be easy for anyone who doesn't own a controller. But it's very like, it's like push and then see how much you need to push more later. So we'll do a bit of a tyre warm-up sequence. I think we got... I'm not going to say it yet, because commentary curse is quite high on this channel. So, but I don't know whether... I've got another DRS zone. Oh, we missed the apex there. Right, here we go. I would also like to point out, though, they have upgraded the track. So anyone who's not, you know, familiar with Formula 1, this is the new corner. Oh no, it's not. It's not the right corner. I've just seen the tarmac there. It felt like it the first time I ran it, but no. So they haven't updated the tracks. So that's interesting. I know that they've just put Jeddah on, which is a new track. So that'd be difficult on this. But they have hit in the wall twice. So I think we've gone again and won. So I'm hoping we can get into a higher league. And I mean, look at that. 4 seconds ahead. Oh, that's the finish lines are in the wrong place. Very weird. So there we go. Look at that. We are ranked up to 659 now. So the more you win, the more you get into more harder difficulties. Again, I'm 10 seconds a lap, nearly faster, or 7 seconds. Oh yeah, forgot I've got to tap the screen. So. But there we have, that is mobile racing, Formula 1. It's now wanting me to sign up to get my bonus. Oh look, if you can choose our favourite Formula 1 team. Right, with that, I'm going to have to fill this in because I want to go further with this game. But that is a quick look at the Formula 1 Racing Mobile. From a mobile perspective, very good. Graphically good, runs really well, got a lot of things to going for it. Obviously, do remember this is a free-to-play game, so there is an element of microtransactions and adverts in it, but to be honest, I've not seen anything that's broke me from the experience, and I think there's enough here as an F1 experience, including the menu sound. It's, you know, what you got from one of the games. Codemasters and EA have done pretty well. So, from my knowledge, I did have a look if there was a Mac and TV version. There isn't, so you can actually download this on your iPhone and iPad and enjoy the new era of cars in Formula 1. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video.